Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and today we have a fun video. We are going to take a look at 10 bad movies. These are movies that other people seem to hate, but I actually kind of love. So pop that tape in, I got you, let's go do this. All right, so bad they're good, bad movies, movies people hate that I love, all that kind of stuff. I've got 10 of them here, really 11, because the 11th one is kind of like a goated one that I had no idea that everybody hated so much. And I'll be honest, I didn't really like it a lot the first time I saw it, but when it got released in its full version on 4K, I really liked the version and it changed me on the movie. But I have 10 that fall into this category. We're gonna save that other one until the end. But starting at number 10 is one I know I'm gonna take heat for right out of the gate. But I actually enjoy the movie. What can I say? That is Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. It's bad in a lot of ways. It's definitely bad, but I enjoy it. It's entertaining to me. I can't say there's tons of redeeming qualities about it. I really like Ryan Reynolds' car in the movie. I like Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds because that's pretty much what he is in everything. And I don't know, I enjoy the movie as mindless, fun entertainment. I recognize it's not a great film at all. It's not. And I know that they used Adobe After Effects to make his suit in the movie, and it melted down some computers on the rendering. So that's kind of a fun little tidbit, but I actually just think it's fun. It's fun if you just take it like it is and have some fun with it. So I know everybody hates it, and it's bad, but I enjoy Green Lantern. All right, now next up on the list is another one. This one I also didn't realize that people didn't like as much. And I have to admit that this is another one that like I watched as an adult this time when I got the 4K, and I enjoyed it more than I did a long time ago. And this movie has a great cast, a cool cast, and it's one of my favorite directors, probably my second favorite director all time. It's like top 3 for me is Spielberg, Carpenter, and Cameron. And this is Carpenter and The Village of the Damned. Now, this is a remake. This 4K, by the way, is one of the most underrated 4Ks you're ever going to find. But this stars Christopher Reeve. You got Kirstie Alley in this movie. You've got Mark Hamill in this film. And, you know, it's about an event that happens in this small town. So you got small town horror, which I like. And everybody, like, kind of goes into a coma, goes to sleep, and they wake up, and basically some of these women who could have children are pregnant with these otherworldly children, and we have to discover the whole mystery of it all. Christopher Reeve is the lead in this, and I love that. And I really just enjoyed the movie more upon a recent rewatch when I got the 4K than I ever remember watching, you know, and enjoying when I was a kid or growing up. Because I think this is from, let's see, this is 90s, I'm pretty sure. 1995, so I was about 16. I probably drove myself to the movie theater to see this when it came out. But like later on, this is one that I feel like you appreciate better as you get older, maybe, and mature. I don't know, but I like the movie, and I found when I reviewed it that a lot of people don't like this movie. I got a full review if you want to check that out on the channel, but I enjoyed it, and this is a super underrated 4K right here. I'm talking super underrated. This is pushing reference quality level 4K. A great one, and I like the movie, even though a lot of people don't. Village of the Damned. Next up, we're going to another really big director on here, and a movie that I admit didn't come out to what it was supposed to be originally, but I still really like the movie. I love werewolf movies, and this has a great cast too, especially if you liked a bunch of the CW shows. I'm talking Cursed here by Wes Craven. It's got some bad CGI. This was supposed to be a much harder R-rated movie. It got cut around, but you got Christina Ricci. You got Joshua Jackson in this movie, Jesse Eisenberg, Scott Balow, Milo Ventimiglia. You got Shannon Elizabeth in here. If I'm not mistaken, you also have Michael Rosenbaum. I feel like has a small part in this movie, but overall, this has a huge cast of people that you recognize. I'm a big fan of Joshua Jackson. I think he's a super underrated actor. By the way, you're going to get a list from me here very soon of underrated actors and actresses that nobody ever thinks about. He might make an appearance on that, but this, I don't know. I still like it for what it is. And I do admit that, so this has a 4K scan here. We don't have a 4K of this. This does have the unrated version on it, which is still better, but they just kind of changed things from what it was supposed to be. But in the end, I love werewolf movies. This is Wes Craven. Kevin Williamson wrote it. It's got that cool cast. I have fun with Cursed. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. And Cursed comes in on the list at 10, 9, 8. Not really ranked. I just got 10 of them. Maybe towards the top I would kind of rank them. But Cursed, definitely on the list. I enjoy the movie. All right, next up on the list is another one, man. Scream Factory released this. I can't remember if it was this year or the end of last year. And holy crap, did people hate on this movie. Like, they really hated on this movie. And I don't really get it. I enjoy the movie. It's very Lovecraft to me, and I am down with that otherworldly cosmic horror of Lovecraft. And the small town vibes. You got a young Ben Affleck in here, and this is a surprisingly good 4K. Liev Schreiber kind of stealing the show a little bit in this, and I'm talking Phantoms. I like the movie. I had no idea. I talked to Daniel at Cobwebs because he ended up liking the movie too, and I had told him before, I was like, get ready to catch hate. And he's like, man, I didn't know there was hate out there for this movie like this, but there is. A lot of people don't like it. I feel like it's this close to being like an all-time cult classic, and it just misses for a couple reasons. You got Peter O'Toole in here. You got this big overarching like mystery of like an ancient evil, very Lovecraft. I get super Lovecraft vibes out of this movie, even though this is, I believe is it Dean Koontz? This feels slightly more like Stephen King or Peter Straub, or like their combo of a story together, bringing in the Lovecraft elements of like, what are they called? Like skinnies, like these thin places between worlds, and like the Todash darkness where the evil gets in, and ancient old god evil, all that kind of stuff. I kind of get all that in this, and I like it. I think Ben Affleck is good in here. Peter O'Toole, Liev Schreiber, like I said. I love creepy, small town, uncovering the mystery. So Phantom's right up my alley, and I get that a lot of people don't like it. I kind of like it, man. I really do. Phantoms comes in on this list. All right, now another one. We got Ryan Reynolds making an appearance again on this list, which is kind of funny. This isn't an all horror list, though. This one is horror as well. Man. So I am a big fan of Amityville Horror. Anybody that follows this channel knows that Amityville Horror means a lot to me. It's like there's some deep connections that I like with Amityville Horror, or that I kind of fear with Amityville Horror, and it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It just is. And I am kind of opposed to remakes overall. And there's definitely parts of this movie I don't like, but I do overall enjoy the Amityville Horror remake. I think that this is sneaky one of the best performances that Ryan Reynolds has ever given. He is so good at going from goofy Ryan Reynolds to, oh crap, he's a possessed psycho. In this movie, he is super good at that. And because it's somebody, maybe it's because it's somebody you're used to seeing be so cool and nice and funny, that when he snaps like that, it's kind of like more startling, more jarring, kind of more scary. But he does a hell of a job in this movie. Melissa George is good in this movie. You got a young Chloe Grace Moretz. Is that how you say her name? I always mess up her name, which is funny. She's from here, around the Atlanta area, believe it or not. This has a pretty good like look to it overall, like the way they filmed it. It doesn't capture that feel of the original, but the original was shot in the 70s. But it has some kind of cool cinematography to it. This 4K is damn good. It is a damn good 4K. Especially like the night scenes when it's raining and storming and all this. They kind of go over the board with the catch 'em, kill 'em thing. They kind of go too far with that, in my opinion. But I know they're trying to build up the like scares for the modern audience. Who have to have quick cuts and they can't stand long, shots and all this kind of stuff because they're used to TikTok reels and everything. But I prefer the kind of pacing of the original. But I'm telling you, sneaky one of the best acting performances of Ryan Reynolds' career, which is odd, but it is hard to snap back and forth between like normal, happy-go-lucky and kind of psycho. Like it is, and he does a good job. I believe it in this movie. When he does it, he sells it, and I like the movie. I really do. And I'm kind of harsh on remakes overall, even though I really like Friday the 13th, 2009. Don't really consider that a remake. But Amityville Horror, I enjoy it, so it's on this list. All right, and the next one we're going into comedy, and this guy is an easy target for people complaining about his movies. I love the nostalgia of this movie. I actually saw it twice at the movie theater. I'm talking Pixels. So, I mean, Adam Sandler is a video game nerd. This is a love letter to 80s video games, 80s nostalgia. They got to save the world from aliens who think that video games being sent into the space in the 1980s in a time capsule from NASA was a declaration of war. You get to see a lot of like 80s Atari and arcade games come to life. They got to battle them in like a real life situation. It's funny to see Kevin James play the president in here. This is another in the long string of Adam Sandler giving himself impossibly beautiful love interests in movies, which is Shameless. It's very Paul Nash-y, and I dig it. I think it's cool because why the hell not? Live your best life. It's all pretend. But this one is fun. I don't understand the hate on it because are you trying to take it seriously? They're not taking it seriously in the movie, though it does throw some good actors. You got Sean Bean, underrated actor in here, Brian Cox, an underrated actor, and then you got like usual suspects for Adam Sandler movies, and I think it's fun. I think it is a whole lot of fun. I actually just watched it last night again when I was going to sleep, but Pixels comes in on this list. A lot of people don't like it. I think it is fun. All right, now this next one is kind of like, honestly, I think my top 4 here are kind of like crown jewels of, oh God, that's so bad, but it's good and I enjoy it and the people point to. And this one, definitely, it doesn't have anything it was supposed to have. But yet we're all clamoring for it on 4K, even though it's got some other cool Blu-ray releases, which I have here. But as a kid seeing this, I dug it. I still dig it. I do wish that it was done differently, but I'd buy a 4K of it in a second. I'm talking Masters of the Universe. Man. None of this hardly takes place on Eternia. You got Gwildor, who, where the hell did he come from? You couldn't give me Orko. I got no Cringer, no Battle Cat. You're not on Eternia very much. You've got the whole Courtney Cox and her losing her parents story in here. You've got the Casio keyboard time tunnel, portal opening thing in here. But you got Frank Langella taking it completely serious, even though you see the cloth where his blackout nose is supposed to be. I still have fun with it. I mean, it's like a canon film, and they're using all this stuff, throwing it together. You got Dolph Lundgren literally like grunts his way through the movie. It's still fun. The live action motion picture, I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people consider it a so bad it's good movie. I still have fun with it every time I watch it, even though I recognize it's bad. And you got to throw in the whole eating meat is bad subplot in here, agenda, and all kinds of ridiculous stuff went into this movie. It's still fun. I still like Masters of the Universe. Nice set here by 88 Films, but I would buy a Blu-ray in a heartbeat. Masters of the Universe definitely on this list. Now, the next one, I have never understood why the creator, the writer, director of this movie doesn't like it. I've never understood why other people don't like it. I have always thought this was a badass, fun, kind of like horror action movie with a banging soundtrack. I am talking about Maximum Overdrive. I unironically love this movie. This isn't like, to me, this isn't a so bad it's good movie. I just think this is a damn good movie that I think would be a great 4K. I mean, the Vestron release is cool, but you got the whole AC/DC soundtrack. Stephen King wrote and directed this one, and he says, you know, he was all hyped up on that Colombian Bam Bam when he was doing it. I don't see the problem. I don't see the hatred from him. I don't see the hatred from other people. It's a good movie. Like, you can't, like, I love Night of the Comet. There's a lot of stuff with it that kind of reminds me of that in some ways. I mean, you got the machines coming to life and AC/DC. Who made who? Like, dude, it's perfect. I think this was filmed in my buddy Chance's, like, one of his, like, places that he lived a long time in Wilmington, North Carolina area. You got Emilio Estevez in here. Yeardley Smith, who plays Lisa Simpson's voice for all these years. She's in the movie. You have some just ass backwards villain kind of guys in the standoff situation of this. The iconic killer toy truck with the goblin on the front scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. I don't know. I don't understand the hatred for this movie. I don't think it's like a so bad they're good. I just think it's a damn good movie. So, but I know it's an iconic one in that kind of genre, but Maximum Overdrive for me, no question. I really like this movie. And that just gives me two left, and I know this next one's going to piss people off because I think this one comes from a big franchise, and I think that it is maybe the second best of the franchise, and I think it is the smartest film of the franchise. And get ready. This is A New Nightmare. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. This thing walked so that Scream could run. This was like his test drive for Scream. Super ahead of its time. Came out right there with Last Action Hero. Very meta. Very like blending reality. You got Wes Craven playing himself. You got Robert Englund playing himself, but also playing Freddy Krueger. Heather Langenkamp playing herself. Movie within the movie. Everybody aware of the movie and horror tropes and all that stuff. I think this and Last Action Hero, they came out about a year apart, not even a full year. I think they both suffered from being ahead of their time in that regard. People weren't quite ready for it. And just like 2.5 years later or so, when Scream came out, all of a sudden people were ready for it. But I do not think you get Scream without this movie. And I think that the whole concept of the meta portion where Freddy is basically you conjure and we contain demons and literally the devil by telling these stories to keep them appeased, to keep them locked in these stories. And when you stop telling the stories, they come to life. So really, in this movie, it kind of points to Freddy as a devil type character. If you really dig down to what they're trying to say, he's a deeper, darker Freddy. He's a demon. Like they're really trying to dig down on that. He looks scarier, all that kind of stuff. I dig the meta aspect of it. I really like this movie. I think it's super smart. I think it's the most smartly written of them all. People talk about how smart Scream is. I think this one is maybe the most smart in here. I'm trying to see who wrote this. If I can't remember if Craven wrote this or not. And it's so tiny writing back here, but yeah, I think it was written and directed by Craven. Sweet Lord in heaven, y'all. How tiny is that writing back there? Like, that is some tiny writing. But either way, I think it is a super smart movie. I enjoy it. I think it's the second best of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. I don't get the love, honestly, for part 2. I was never a big fan of part 2. That's just an aside. Dream Warriors is in my top. This one, the original, this one, and Dream Warriors are probably my top 3. I really dig this one. Watch it with a different eye, and I think you will too. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. It comes in at number 2. And the number 1, if you follow me, this one will probably not be a surprise at all. I friggin' unironically, with all my heart, it's a comfort film. I love Hubie Halloween. I know a lot of people crapped on it. This one's from 2020. You got Adam Sandler at his best. This thing is like a love letter to Halloween. I love Halloween. I love those kind of movies. It's set in like Salem, Massachusetts. They went and filmed around there. It has all those small town vibes. This thing just has Halloween feels leaping off the movie screen at you. And yes, he's goofy, all that kind of stuff, but it has so much heart. It has all the Halloween feelings and vibes. Yes, I get complaints that I use the word vibes too much, but I'm a very vibe-oriented, like how movies make me feel is very important to me. The feeling I get from them is important to me, and sometimes vibes are just the easiest way to encapsulate that into one word. But Hubie Halloween, I love. I know a lot of people think it's crap. A lot of people crapped on it when it came out. I don't care. I really love Hubie Halloween. It's a comfort film. I watch it a lot, and for me, it's number 1 on this list. And there you go. There are 10 that I love that other people don't like, but I promised you the goated one. This one, I did not know the hatred. Now, I remember that I liked it or didn't like it when it came out at the movie theater. I didn't like it. I watched it at the movie theater. I was like, that's not that good. I never watched it again until I bought the Scream Factory 4K release that has the full extended unrated director's cut that fleshes out the story, adds so much more to it, and I really enjoy The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins, Emily Blunt, Hugo Weaving, and people. I did not understand the visceral hatred for this movie that exists out there. I like the extended version. I like the movie. I know that it has a little bit dated CGI in it. That doesn't bother me. It's a product of its time, but they did incorporate practical effects in here, and seeing Benicio and Anthony Hopkins as werewolves when they get into their final stage and it's makeup and it's more of a wolf man. That Wolfman design to me with the final practical makeup is outstanding. I don't see the complaint on that. Man, the final design when they're not using the CGI anymore, incredible Wolfman. This 4K right here is stunning as well. I just remember kind of not liking it at the movie theater. You didn't get the full cut. Now you do, but I didn't realize how much people just viscerally hated this movie. I don't. It's the unrated cut. I was apprehensive when I bought it, but the unrated cut and the 4K and seeing those practical effects, the finished werewolf, because I am such a huge werewolf fan, totally sold me on this movie. Give it a fair chance. Just give it a fair chance. I mean, honestly, you don't have to like any of these movies. Movies are subjective. You can like what you want. I really liked it upon that rewatch, and I recommend giving it a fair chance. if you've already made up your mind and set your, your jaw towards not liking it, you're not going to like it no matter what you do. But I didn't know the hatred. I just didn't like the movie all that much when I first saw it. I do now. I enjoy it. This is kind of like the GOAT because, man, people hate this. But I had to mention it as an extra. And that is everything I got for you. A bunch of movies that everybody else considers bad, that they hate, that I really, really enjoy. And it's so much fun. I like to do the flip sides back and forth of these lists every so often. I'll do lists of movies that people like that I don't like. So I just think it's fun to go back and forth and discuss movies. And if you enjoy that, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. If you want to help support what we do here, you can join at my YouTube link, become a YouTube channel member, or I'd push you to my Patreon because we can do everything over there that we do here, plus more. It's uncensored, don't have to worry about copyright. They take less of what you contribute to the channel and all of that, and everything goes back into the channel, and it means the world to me. I want to thank all my channel members, all of you who watch, I really appreciate it. All my channel members, I'm going to give a special shout out to William Driver, who is a channel member and who in my last couple of live streams hit me with some super chats that I missed because we were in a passionate discussion back and forth. But I appreciate that, man. That kind of stuff means so much to me. And thank you all so much. All my channel icons, all my members. Become a member of the Pop Culture family. I really do appreciate it. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Bye now.